Making preparations for sortie.
First. Not too many beam resistance you can put on this guy. Ugh. Fuck it, I don't know what to put on this. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I honestly don't know what to put on the fucking Goof 400. You can't put too much high beam resistance on it, unfortunately. You know, I heard it was buffed, so might as well see what it's like. And then, I don't know, I guess talk about whatever. Anything that comes up.
Ready to begin?
I should have had my phone pulled up to see what exactly got buffed. I know the finger Vulcans got buffed. Which, yeah, let me turn on volume on the headset. Yeah, they're definitely faster. And they actually stun.
The majority of combat happens in a mobile suit, so you'll need to be comfortable with the controls.
Seems like the finger Vulcans are buffed. Let me actually pull out my phone and read these. Read these buffs. Gundam, Generation 2 Reddit. No, not the Reddit.
Raid-type mobile suits possess great mobility and enhanced melee skills, making them perfect for diversion and disruption. They excel at hunting support types.
Matchmaking.
During ground battles, damaging or destroying a mobile suit's legs can cripple
Oh
its
yeah, this
effectiveness.
easy Gundam got buffed
Be
again.
mindful of damage and strain on your own legs, and
XS.
take every chance you get to damage the enemies.
They left with their translator in the description of the XS. www.deepl.com/translator free version. Oh. Here's attack power. DJ. Okay, where's the Goof at? I know the Goof got buffed. There it is. Okay, turning speed went up from 54 to 57. Okay. From 30 to 35. That's fine. This is level 1. Thrust energy was 60 to 65, so just 5 on everything. Okay, same with level 2. What about level 4? Move armor increased from level 1 to level 2. Increased firing rate. Increase the compensation of lower melee attacks. Shorten the switching time of weapon.
If you focus too much on what's right in
I feel like they should just give it a dodge roll. That would have helped. Especially since it's supposed to be fighting people on the ground.
To monitor your surroundings, spot lurking enemies, and avoid any nasty surprises.
Lack of maneuverability required to approach enemy unit and the difficulty of handling the secondary weapon, the heat rod, are the causes of the decrease in sortie rate and victory rate. Alright, close combat, striking maneuverability.
In battle, you'll find that coordinating with your allies is more important than any one individual's technique.
Yeah, apparently it had some pretty decent win rate. Oh, the 40 or 100 win rate was. Oh, the sortie rate was actually pretty low. God damn. Okay. So this just increases turning speed, movement speed. Heat rod is faster. You can actually get out its stun faster, which is nice. Well, that timing is still pretty big. So. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't use the other Goofs rather than this one still. I mean, it's got better turning speed and movement speed now, but that lack of move armor still fucking kills it. I'm gonna have to actually use it in a match when that ever comes up. Okay. Yeah, that downswing is still pretty atrocious. They could have made it to where you could have boosted out of that downswing. That probably would have helped increase the maneuverability that they're thinking about giving it. And help it be more melee, I guess. That's not what I wanted. Maybe they could have made it to where the heat rod could actually strike twice, maybe? Hello, sword.
Hey, Donda.
Just trying out the Goof. See what got buffed.
Oh, he got buffed.
Yeah.
The Vulcan.
Yeah, the Vulcans actually shoots very fast and actually can be somewhat of a reliable stun, which is nice. They gave it more turning speed and movement speed, and I think they made the ready up time on the heat rod faster. So,
Oh, that's nice. Do you know how many rounds it takes to stun somebody?
I'm sorry. Can you speak a little bit louder?
Sorry, hold on.
Turn down my volume real fast.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah, better.
Okay, so how many shots it takes to stun somebody with a finger Vulcan?
I haven't. Oops, that's actually wrong volume. That's I haven't counted exactly, but I know it's near the final bit. A quarter left of your ammo would be around where it stuns.
Oh, okay.
So, like, hold on, let me empty this out real fast. Around the 14-15 part, what you have left of your ammo is where it stuns. So 38 to 14.
14, 15, okay. And how many seconds does it take to ready up the heat rod?
Seems about 1, almost 2 seconds. A lot faster than what it was. I guess it seems about like 1 second. Which, looks like they went for maneuverability to... Oh, hey, I hope the Pixie gets some love soon. The MS is so fragile now. Yeah, high cost would be really bad. It's really bad high cost Grandmaster areas. But yeah, the Goof. It seems like they just went for maneuverability to buff it, which is fine, but I think it still has some problems. Mostly that it should probably have a dodge roll.
Actually, you definitely need a dodge roll because even when you were to buff up the Vulcan as well as his turning speed, it still doesn't have a dodge roll enough to survive.
Yeah. And at least with the Goof custom, you have some stuff to make up for not having it. Yeah, so what Grandmaster says, it's basically a Gundam with the fragility of a camphor, which I kind of agree with. I mean, it's easier to get stuff off with your heat rod now, but I feel like to make it more of a ground, because it's supposed to be a ground unit that excels at melee combat, I think it needs that dodge roll or at least some kind of better maneuverability.
That's why I specifically to build the high output thruster skill. I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, for a group, it needs to get in close to its target, do the most damage.
At least the Goof custom will always be the original DACA mobile suit. No, man, the original DACA suit is the, oh, fuck, I just completely forgot. The Cold District types. Oh, that actually missed. Wow. Fuck. Okay, don't use right swing then. Uh, the Cold Districts GM. That's the Daka suit right there. You just literally go and you shoot that machine gun. Oh, that fucking missed. Yo, that actually misses. What the fuck?
What happened? Did you miss the Vulcans?
No, I used the right swing on my heat rod. I'm at. Okay, maybe if I back up a little bit. That should not miss like that. Okay, so I just had to be a little bit back. I'm about to say, that should not have missed, but yeah, I guess it's because I got too close to him.
Well, I guess only the left heat guard swing is the only thing close to this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the senior Daka suit. It's the bane of all race. Yeah, it is, especially if you're picking a suit like the Agu guy or the At guy. Really good at doing that. Yeah, the buffs, I mean, they're good for the Goof, but especially since it's going to 400, I think you'll need a lot more. 250 I think could probably do fine with these buffs on it, but 400? 350? 300? Maybe not. Again, once we're able to actually play matches again, I'd love to test out this thing more because the Goof 400 was actually one of the first few suits I got in this game, and I completely sucked with it because it's not really a beginner-friendly suit. Hello, Hitman. Yeah, it was the first suit I've gotten, and man, I wish it was better, and now it's a little bit better, so maybe once we're able to play matches, I'll get a chance to use it more.
It's already been day 3, and we haven't even, and EB Studios haven't even fixed it yet.
Yeah.
That is a random.
I mean, Sword. There's like 9 people. It's like a 9-man studio that's working on this.
Oh, by the way, Gundam, have you checked out the Zusa on the bus yet?
Oh, I checked out the what?
The Zusa? Or Zusa?
Oh, the Zusa?
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, I actually missed it. It was kind of weird because I didn't think the Zusa really needed a buff, but I guess it had
that's
something
what I thought
going on.
too. Like, I don't know why it needs a buff though.
Let me read it real fast.
I mean, it said that the only thing is the damage on the main weapon as well as the chest missiles.
Yeah, so HP increased from 6,000 to 7,000, 17,500. Okay, also for higher levels. Firing correction increased from 46 to 51, also for higher levels. Which I don't believe fire correction is a thing for suits that you can see. I think it's just turning speed, right?
I'm not sure it's the turn speed. I think it's just only the beam rifle and the chest missiles.
Yeah, and then, oh yeah, here is the beam rifle. Power increased by 100, also for higher levels. Increased the accumulated value of stagger. Secondary weapon and make it harder. Improved it to make it harder to hit objects on the map. The 3-2 missile pods are the one that causes the radius, right?
Yeah, it's the one with the explosions.
I thought that one was fine.
Maybe, I don't know, I don't get the part where they say about hitting random objects.
Yeah. This unit was designed to continuously gain damage by making full use of its wide variety of weapons. However, due to the large size of the unit and the fact that it is easily hit, the number of MS losses increases and the damage also decreases in relation to this, so we have made the following adjustments. Oh, so they acknowledge that it's really large and easy to hit, so why don't they do that with a lot of supports? Why not the Juagu?
I don't even know what's big. Is it because of the backpack? Or just...
Well, it is a big suit, but they said that it's easy to hit. So it's like there's plenty of other suits that are really easy to hit, like the Schwartzman Diaz and the Juagu. Schwartzman Diaz is, I think, one of the worst fucking supports in the game. At the cost it's at, so they didn't do anything for that except weapon switch. So,
And
Strength
also,
and
I remember in the Shonen DS buff just something the whole lower the heat rate of the beam cannons.
Yeah.
Switch on. Let's see,
So I guess
think
people
they-
were just getting. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, damn. Okay, so apparently at rating, its win rate was 45%, which. Wait, its rivals win rate was 40, so that means it was doing fine at beating rivals. Maybe it just has to do with the team.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it sounds more like it's just the team at this point. Because it's doing fine winning against its rivals and its damage being done.
Let's see, let's see, is that the Versa and...
Yeah, this is
The
why I think
Atlas
they need to, if they're gonna buff suits, they need to look at everything, not just rating, which rating's fine and all, but there's some stuff that happens in quick match that you won't get from rating.
Okay, so which one was that?
Do you remember whenever they buffed the Gundam hammer?
Oh yeah, that one. That thing increased the damage as well as its ready up time to 4 seconds. I remember that.
Yeah, the thing was that they said that the Gundam hammer was practically they didn't have any data on it. But the thing is, if you played against Gundams in quick match or in custom match, they always use the Gundam hammer. Apparently not in rating, which that's where they get their data from.
There it is.
Yeah. Heat yourself up a little bit more, Sword.
Oh, sorry. Let me see
The
if I
the
can
music
make
for
that
some
wrong.
reason is just going off.
Dongo, didn't they get rid of the double hit on the hammer? Wasn't that like the nerf they did?
Yeah, I think they gave it that.
Because it used to have the double hit where if you hit them with the initial part and then you pulled it back, they would take 16,000 damage.
Yeah, they did that. But I'm talking about
'cause
whenever
you can only
they
do the 8,000 now.
yeah, I was talking about whenever they buffed it again, because apparently they had no data on people using the hammer in rating. Which, if you played against the Gundam everywhere else, they always use the hammer, except for
no
space.
one uses the Gundam in rating for some reason.
Yeah, which actually, I tried it out with the Beam Saber. It's not half bad with the Beam Saber. It's kind of like, not Mark II level, but it's basically just, you know, a bazooka general, but it does have some pretty good damage on it.
Yeah, no, I've seen people use it like a Mark II, where they like to paint it as a Mark II and they follow a Mark II around and they're just like, don't worry, I'm a bazooka or I'm the beam rifle flinch, and then they just downswing.
Yeah.
They do relatively the same damage.
Gogu J. Oh
Just
yeah,
the
they
same
increased Gogu
damage?
J.
Just the same damage you said?
Yeah, the Gundam, I wouldn't say like it's, like I don't have it in front of me where I can look at it comparably, but it's like, they're relatively about in the same spectrum of it's about 3 to almost 4K downswing, depending on how you build your Gundam.
I see.
I would just have to see how the double Zeta is now, since
Well-
they buffed
well,
it
they
yet
lowered-
again.
Making
Well, they increased the
preparations for
thrusters up to
sortie.
65 and lowers the charge rate on the, heat rate of the double beam rifle.
Oh, Nafy here says, anyone think the Gundam in general needs a buff? Do you guys think the Gundam in general needs a buff?
I'm with you, Dongo, on the times you've always said the Gundam needs its full arsenal. That would be a big enough of a buff, I think.
Yeah, it would be a nice change. What about you, Sword?
Oh, I agree on that one too. I feel like that viability needs to buff out the arsenal weapons as well. I'm on hitting them at this one.
Yeah.
I think at high cost, the Gundam needs to get more stuff for higher cost. Force injectors definitely at high cost. I'm trying to think of something else for the force injectors immediately is just what it needs at 550 to. I can see it not using it for 500, but 550 and up, which we know it goes up there, definitely needs a force injectors. And it definitely needs more weapons. I think it could use the javelin and all that.
As a sub weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
It should have it as a sub. It really should.
And for anyone who doesn't know, I had a video that had an idea for the another Gundam suit, or maybe a buff to the Gundam we have right now, where they should make like a final spec version of the suit where it has a lot of its weapons that are spread out around the game, like the like how the Pale Riders or the prototype has the beam javelin, or maybe the double beam sabers. Yeah. Maybe the shoulder cannons, or
just let him go full arsenal like he's going out on the final battle. Just let him bring everything in his arsenal.
Yeah, then make it like a base 550 suit or 500, so it can match the Zeong's level 1. That'd be really interesting. Where the fuck does the double Zeta? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's ZZ. ZZ Gundam. So let me read what they buffed for the double Zeta. Yeah, thrusters increased from 50 to 65, which actually that's a pretty decent increase. That's not by just 5.
What about the XS Gundam?
Oh yeah, they did. I'll get to that one after the ZZ. Heat rate reduced from 60 to 55. Yeah, that's 10. Damn, okay. Increase the accumulation value of stagger, increase the power of focused fire, reduce the heat rate when focusing fire. We have made adjustments to this machine in November 2020. In the previous adjustment, we enhanced attack power, but there were many situations where it was difficult to utilize the skill Maneuver Armor level 1 due to the low thruster, and there were situations where it was impossible to break the enemy machine stance due to the high heat rate of the main weapon, double beam rifle due to insufficient number of moves. The thruster has been enhanced to make it easier to utilize Maneuver Armor level 1. The heat rate has been to increase accuracy and all that good shit. Yeah, I pretty much was saying this, that the ZZ Gundam just couldn't, it was too slow. I know a lot of people already agree with that too.
Why didn't they increase its movement? I understand the thruster gauge was needed, but why didn't they also bump its movement speed to at least be, like, it doesn't have to be equal to its counterparts, but it should at least be able to move as fast as, or just barely under the Cubile. Like, I think it's ridiculous that Double Zeta moves as slow as a fucking support.
Yeah.
You start to think about it though, Double Z has like a lot of weapons, and it isn't supposed to move as fast as the Zeta.
Well, yeah, but Double Zeta, like, it was not... Everyone likes to pretend that Double Zeta was, like, slow. Double Zeta was never really, like, that slow, realistically, in the show and all of its showings.
It was, like, the strongest suit of its time, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be the strongest Gundam of the time. It literally went against the Cubile that got modified after the Grimm's conflict and won.
Damn,
but it's slower than a Toad's Ritter, the O. I mean, like, it's slower than an MLRS. Can we just accept that? Like, I went down the list of all the supports that are faster than it, and it's pretty sad. Like, the Zamel's faster than its sword. That's insulting. The Zamel has double the arsenal of Double Zeta in this game, and Double Zeta could not catch up or chase a Zamel. The Zamel would fucking leave it in the dust.
Yeah,
I am already shocked on that.
I think maybe they should have made it hover too. Like, a lot of people don't think about it too much about how hovering can affect a suit's gameplay, but it can allow you to do some pretty cheesy stuff, you know? Like, if you go in for a downswing, you get that extra little push.
You can get that little float over, The float over is helpful. That's what made Doms stupid in the beginning of the game. Because all the Doms had that float over downswing or float over neutral that people hated getting hit by.
And having that would be scary for a suit like the Double Zeta. Oh, well, here's the Double Z in the show moves as fast as Mark II, which, yeah, I'll be fine with that if it can move just as fine. Devs need to fix the American servers, plus they need to fix the penalty system, because Hate how internet leads to penalty. Yeah, I hate that too. I know they talked about in the penalty section that that they're looking at people just randomly disconnecting, as in they get disconnected and it wasn't their fault. Usually when people get a penalty, they disconnected a few times in a row, you know? They're looking at that solo instances and seeing if maybe they shouldn't punish for that, if I remember correctly, from what they said in that blog post.
Right.
Which, that's fine, because there's plenty of times. I even have a video recorded where I disconnect and I get a penalty. I was playing the Gallus J.
Oh, yeah, that part. I knew you were gonna bring that. You got countered by the Goof person despite you boosted away from him.
Yeah, that was literally reality broke down with the last 30 seconds of that match. And then I got a penalty even though I was playing pretty alright. Didn't rage quit or anything. Also, hi Moggy.
What y'all doing?
Just discussing some of the buffs while we not play the game.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right.
They should remove penalties. I don't think they should remove penalties, but definitely could
more leeway on it. They need to be a little less harsh.
Yeah, a little bit more leeway. Definitely.
Maybe not the third disconnect.
I think they should give you like a maximum where like every time you get a disconnect you get like just a free. I mean, I'd be generous. I'd give people like a 10. You get 10 disconnects before you get a penalty, like the first penalty, and then they make it to 5 for the second, and then 3 for the third.
But how would you get them back, or do you just keep that forever?
They just refresh. Like once you've completed enough matches, like just make you complete double for it to refresh. Because they already make you do that by forcing people to play raiding anyway to get rid of the penalty. So once you get rid of it, you get your stuff back.
I think I just one comboed the Humbravi. Fuck. Okay. Wish I could make coins to try to get the new MS, because the day before the update I got an EMS from last week. Yeah.
Oh, I got the Zeeku EOS Type 2.
Hey, Zeeku EOS Type 2 is pretty good. Pretty good support.
Support unit?
I really feel like I need to know how to use the Type 2.
Mostly you just want to switch after you use your rapid fire beam rifle. If they don't get stunned, use your regular beam rifle afterwards, and it should stun them. You can even break through maneuver armor. There was a match I had, I think a week ago, where the enemy team used 2 Drysons, and instead of being really fucking annoying, it was actually really easy to break their maneuver armor when they start blindly rushing forward for a melee, they'll get that stun off and try to rush forward. So just use the rapid fire regular beam rifle, they get stunned. Easy. Oh hey, Hanuman says, US servers still down, hope they do compensation coins. Yeah, I wish they would too. Day 4, yeah, yes Flounder, day 4. Hopefully we can get the final day, but who knows. For penalties, it's like a 3-day cooldown if you get disconnected, where you keep the rating good, but if you disconnected for the 3... I'm gonna bust a fat one, okay, Moggy? Calling now, we aren't gonna be able to play till next banner. If they make it to where you can't play till next banner, that's gonna fucking suck.
Yeah, actually, it's gonna end up losing the respect with this game, and people are just gonna walk away from this.
I mean, this is the second time they've had an update where they fucked up again. But this time it was, because they were like, oh, we're going to do crossplay on PS5. And it was like, yeah, you shouldn't have. Funny enough, Japan is fine. It's still funny to me. Only we are screwed over here.
Yeah, and it's happened frequently too. Like, it's getting more frequent, which is worrying. gonna
didn't
have
Gendry
double
say
banner
the EU
map.
was safe?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, Gendry said that he's pretty much okay
He's
over
able
there.
to play. Yeah, because
Yeah.
EU isn't down either.
Yeah, it's kind of making me mad though that Gendry's managed to play without any problems.
What a pain. Oh well, he's Swedish.
So, yeah, but, I mean, I assume everyone's having the same problem of you get to load into a lobby and then the lobby just crashes.
Yeah, you can't connect
Yeah,
to the
you can
everybody
find the
else.
players, but it always crashes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hopefully devs make a update for American players and compensated once they fix the servers. That'd be nice because they are capable of making it to where certain clients get compensation. They've done that before, so they can definitely make it to where the American servers give compensation.
I mean, did they compensate us the last time it broke?
Mm-hmm.
Where it
Yeah,
was
I
broken
know.
for the couple days? What did they give
I think
us?
it's
I don't even...
10 tokens?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. They did give us 10 tokens.
Yeah.
That's not enough to get a banner suit, but I accept it. When they charge 30, but they give you 10, I'm like, that's some scraps, but I accept it. Not complaining, I'm just saying that's a little sus.
I wonder what our next banner is, because each suit that has been dropped are from the leaks. I think there was one that wasn't from the leaks, wasn't there?
That was the Mark 5. The Mark 5 wasn't in the leaks, yeah.
Which that one was a surprise.
They dropped that when the shit broke. Surprise. They were like, here's a suit that's not from the leaks.
Like, oh fuck, we gotta make a suit. And it turns out it was actually a pretty good suit too.
Yeah. I think they'll probably drop something. They'll probably drop the two, like, Bodied looking suits. Because no one's explained to me what those are. I've seen the pictures and that was it.
Can you send me the image of what you're talking about? The Gabal? You mean like the only thing I'm thinking of
They
is
look
like
like
the
Gelgoog and Bodleys. They look like Renelgoog kind of, but they have like the Bodley like.
Do they have
shoulder.
the weird shoulders, or one of them looks like it's hooked?
Yeah.
Because
Like,
those
I
are
only saw one image, so.
Because those would
There
be
was an
the
image from-
Gazus, which protect the Gaymalk. Which that would be really. I don't remember seeing the Gazus in the leaks.
What is it? Okay, no, one of them. Yeah, it's the ones that have the Golbodley built like chest piece and head.
Oh yeah.
You have to find me a picture of it.
No, like
Also, yes,
I
Marky?
have it right now. I just got it.
Tara was talking about doing a small podcast on that one voice channel we never used.
What?
Tara was talking about making a small podcast with the voice channel we never used.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting
yeah.
idea. Though technically, that's kind of what we're doing right now. Podcast. Yes, Rudy, the podcast. The Scatcast.
Okay, Doggo, do you want me to just send it to you like individually, or do you want me to just put it in the general? Because it's one that we already have all seen.
Yeah, just put it in the general.
Okay.
Bruh,
So for a
North
reminder-
America is still locked out of matches. Yep, they are. You say it's gonna be in general?
Yeah, I put it in general.
Are you
Yeah,
talking
'cause they
about
look
the?
like Golpod. Yeah, the one that has the beam knocking out, and then the one that has like the Gwain. Like,
Oh, the one that, yeah, the one that's next to the Bjarlet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are the Gazus. Those are the ones that protect
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Gaymalk.
Yeah, see,
oh
those
shit.
just look like, I didn't know what they were, because I literally got that sent to me, and no one told me what it was, so I was like, oh, those look like I asked someone, I was like, why do these look like Golbodleys, but with, like, the weird shoulder?
Yeah, I actually didn't see those in the leak, so that's news to me, is the Gazus, which, honestly, I thought they were going to be, like, surprise suits for when the Gaymalk gets released, because it is supposed to be, they're supposed to be the melee suits that protect the Gaymalk. So I thought maybe when the Gaymalk comes out, they would be limited mission suits. But hey, I wouldn't mind if they do another Zeeku Type where they have both of these suits as a banner.
I feel like there'll be another dual banner, like the Gundam Unit 4 and 5.
Yeah, maybe they'll be like,
Because
I
I think
don't know.
one's going to be a gen and one's going to from how they look, one just screams Gen Raid because of the blue and red
Yeah.
color combo. Same thing as Gundam Unit 4 and 5.
Yeah, it's funny because they're both like melee oriented, so that'd be interesting to see what they're gonna do with that.
Yeah. Do you know what the one underneath the full armor Shiki Kai is? Because I can tell that's a Galegoog, but I don't know what type.
I think it's the Desert Gelgoog from Double Zeta. Oh, question.
Okay. Yeah, because
You
that looks.
think-
I can tell it's Galegoog from shoulders, but it looks off that, and then the way that. Because the one in the bottom corner is the Hiradago, right?
Yeah. You
Yeah, the
think
Hiradago looks
Gauze-
weird.
Yeah, it does. Do you think the Gauze L and R are gonna have separate loadouts, or is the only different gonna be one's raid and another general? Well, looking at the pictures here, Hunter, I forgot which one's left and which one's right, but one of them has the lance, the beam lance, and the other one has the double-sided beam
Naginata, yeah.
Naginata. So one, it'd be fine. It'd be cool if one was like, kind of like, I guess the Gyan, where it do precise moves. Maybe its downswing would be like the assault G line, where it charges forward.
Or the
And then
Arjarja.
maybe, or the Arjarja. The other one could be like sweeping attacks that surround it.
For
That'd
crowd
be,
control, yeah.
yeah.
The Naginata being big sweeping attacks.
Maybe
It would
make
make
it a little
sense.
bit more shooty, I guess. I would. Maybe it'd be interesting, I guess, if one was more beam focused, like beam resistant, the other one's more ballistic resistance, I guess, since they're supposed to be supporting suits.
Yeah.
That's how I can see it there. The Ghazi looks better. I wonder if devs might make a mobile suit gun in Battle Operation 3, but this time can mix and match MS limbs and weapons. I don't know about that.
That's a Gundam Breaker thing, and
Yeah.
they're already teasing another game that they're doing. There's another game going on, so I wouldn't even think they're gonna jump to the next one.
Let's not jump to conclusion on that part.
It'd be
Yeah.
really dumb for them to jump another game right now, because then that would show a lot of not concern for the game that they're currently working on.
Also, what is that one called next to the Toad Shitter again? I know that's the Pale Rider, but which one
It's
was the
BD.
double Naginatas?
Oh, it's the Pale Rider BD.
I don't want to say it's kind of stupid that it's holding two double-sided beam Naginatas, but it is kind of stupid.
And then it's gonna have two wrist machine guns,
Mm.
and then the Ifrit custom rockets on its legs.
I think it might have the beam machine gun from the Gilbert Jaeger as well as the arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's why I'm like that.
Because I looked at it on the wiki and it actually just the arms of the Gilbert Jaeger. And it's using the beam machine gun. And the missile pods from the Ifrit custom.
Yeah. Which is where I'm like, that's gonna be a really weird playstyle. Like, it's gonna be intimidating, but it'll probably be what? It's a Pale Rider. I doubt it's gonna break past 550. I
Yeah,
wouldn't want to
it'll
see a
be
Pale
like the
Rider up
Ifrit
there.
custom, but for a Pale Rider.
Yeah, because I think it'll get murdered if you go past 550 with that. Because it doesn't need to be up next to the Toad Shredder.
Have we got the GM Dominance yet? No, we haven't actually.
No, there's that too.
It seems like it
Well,
would be a clan match suit. I don't know why. It just feels like it.
Yeah.
Might be a banner. Who knows?
Also, Doggo, this is weird because I noticed in this leak, like, there's no Kapul.
The Kapul was that.
was
Well, these
not
aren't
in-
all the suits. The one I saw
I know,
that was
but these
posted.
are, yeah, someone just sent this to me, because that's what I
Yeah.
got when I asked for the leaks, and they were like, here's the 1 week, and I was like, oh.
There's also another one that was missing. It looked kind of like the Zeta, but was it the Delta Gundam?
I mean, Doggo, what's the one in the bottom
Delta
left
Gundam
corner?
is the one that looks like a Yakushiki.
The bottom left. That's the Game Hulk.
Oh, that's the game. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
'cause
one
I-
that gets protected by the Gazus.
by those two. Oh, okay.
It's
yes.
base. I know for sure that one's gonna be a support because it's big. It has a ton of fucking beam particle cannons on it.
Yeah, I can see the particles on it.
it's probably gonna be super fucking slow. That's probably how it's gonna be.
You think it may be space forcing, space capability?
Yeah. They've been doing a lot of suits that are both space and ground. I think they'll just keep it for
They
that.
should stick to that. They really should. They should not make any more space only.
You think they'll add suits from Moon Gundam as they add stuff from Char's counterattack? Apparently, Moon takes place during the first half of... Oh, and it cuts off. But yeah, I think a lot of people want the Moon Gundam in, which... That'd be fine, I guess. I'm not too familiar with the Moon Gundam, besides it's from the Moon colony.
Well, let's see. There was Moon Gundam, and then there's the suit that... I don't know, what was her name? Barbarous? I think?
Yes.
I think
for the Suzabi.
the She Gundam
Suzabi.
around March.
The what Gundam?
She.
The She?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Hathaway's Flash is coming out around that time. So they might do
Okay.
crossover
Yeah.
things. Or celebration or whatever.
Isn't that skipping really far ahead though? Because you said Hathaway, right, Moggy?
Yes, it's Hathaway.
Yeah, because I looked up the timeline. The timeline's really fucky with Hathaway, because Hathaway is supposed to be after Unicorn.
Okay, it's 105. You see, when does Unicorn take? No, actually, yeah, it's after Unicorn.
Yeah.
And Unicorn is at 96.
Like, I'm not against Hathaway being added, but it would also be like Hathaway, we'd skip over Twilight Axis and narrative, and then just have Hathaway. And then everyone would be like, well, where's F91 suits then? And be like, I don't want to see, like, I like F91, but their suits are so small. They're gonna feel really small in this game. Like, I don't know how. The F91s,
Making preparations for sorting.
like, just think about how small those suits are gonna be if they put them in this game.
I've never seen it. No.
Basically, the mobile suit technology's gotten to the point where it miniaturizes, because that's how technology works in real life too. You know, like back the computers that fucking made the NASA rocket
It
go to
started,
the moon.
yeah, were just massive, and then
Yeah.
they compressed them down into much smaller compartmentalization that made it easier.
I'm sure everybody's heard that fun fact that our phone has more bullshit in it than the stuff that launched the moon, the rocket to the moon. So
Yep.
basically, that's what happened with the mobile suits, where they got more compact during the time F91.
Yeah.
Oh god, I bet we're gonna have to wait till the Twilight Axis for Zaku 3. Hell no.
The Zaku 3 is in the leaks.
Yeah,
Not the
but I mean,
custom,
he's like,
just
we're
the
gonna
Zaku
have to
3.
wait until another Twilight Axis suit for that. Ugh.
F91 is Pixie size. Pixie is tiny.
Also, a lot of people are wanting the Advance of Zeta suits. I want Revival of Xeon suits. Give me the Bretta in here.
Stephen wants Atlas.
Yeah, I'm with you, Dongo. I want the revival ones, because I think those will come right after Char's counterattack. Honestly, before they go to Unicorn.
Yeah, I'd like to have the
revival.
ground assault Zazabi. That'd be cool.
Yeah, because then we can have a support Zabi. I feel if the Zabi is not a gen, I'm just gonna have so many questions, because I'm like, it definitely shouldn't be a raid. Don't make it like the Mark V. Don't make it a raid.
I want the tanks from MS Igloo. Moggy, they're already the tanks from MS Igloo in there.
That's the joke.
I know.
I want New Gundam to be a raid, just so Stefan can be happy.
I don't know,
hope
if Stephen will be
Atlas
happy,
Be a raid.
he'll be using all the time with 650 plus.
It's gonna be Atlas.
I know. But it needs it though. I'm just saying the New Gundam needs to be a raid, because it'll work.
Oh my god, I swear. You think that if New Gundam ever comes out and its counter animation is just punch a suit in the face, just like in the anime?
I kind of would want that, where it does what it does to the Zazabi, where it just fucking just And Char's like, bruh, chill. Bruh. I don't need you just punching me like that.
Alright, so moving on to the XS now to see what it got buffed.
It should also have, isn't New Gundam also going to have the Psycho frame? So New Gundam would be our first showing of what Unicorn's going to more or less be like.
It's just going to be an advanced exam.
Yeah, but it's just more of a, is it going to be a pop that then destroys pieces, or is it just going to have like a... Because that's the only thing everyone is like, wait, for Unicorn, how is that going to work? Because it technically doesn't damage the suit when it turns back.
It'll probably be like a... Maybe like a multi-use kind of exam thing, like you can turn it on, turn it off kind of thing, maybe? I don't know,
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird.
I just don't want it to be like
Biosensor.
Biosensor.
Calling it now, special skill for Psycho Frames is gonna be Funnel Jammer. So kind of like what the O has, Flounder?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Just hack funnels. Just hack them completely.
I think it should negate them. I think it should allow you to negate the funnels. Just you can't get funnel locked on. It forces Cubelays to have to melee or shoot you with the actual beam.
Yeah, it should be like biosensors, but it prevents health and transforms. For Unicorn.
That'd be nice, but oh no. They already kind of jumbled Hades. Because Hades and Exam lasts a lot longer than they like to make it in the game.
Oh, one person says maybe the destroy mode could be like a set number of uses for the entirety of the match.
But how does that work if you die, though?
It's gonna be like an Isaac.
Well, then you wasted one of your chances, uses.
You know how the Isaac could use its radar thing?
Yeah, it's just infinite. Yeah.
Yeah, it just have like make it have like a super long cooldown or something.
Yeah, that'd be fine with that. Treat it like everyone's hyper mega particle cannons, where it's like down for like a minute after you pop it. That sounds reasonable. I like that idea, Fruity.
Thanks.
So I'm reading off the excess here for its stuff. Unit performance, HP increased from 18,000 health to 19,500. Oh, skill flight control program level 2 is added. Okay, for the XS Gundam. They actually gave it a skill. XS Gundam beam smart gun, focusing reduced from 4 seconds to 3. Reflector incom times 2, improved to make it harder to hit objects on the map, and improved it to make it easier to hit units. The MS was designed to able to continuously inflict damage from medium to long range using a wide variety of firearms, able to perform. However, after the transformation was released, it would stiffen and expose a large gap, resulting in a high MS loss count. In addition, the reflector incom secondary weapon tended to hit objects on the map, making it difficulty to hit the enemy unit. And its win rate was just 47 compared to 50, so its Bravo win rate was pretty low. Its damage done is only like 1,000 lower. Pretty much as average. Considering the averages, its win rate is just lower by 3 points, so I'm fine with the buff as it gave it. Gotta see what all that jazz is about. What is that? I forgot what that flight control program. That makes it able to boost in the air, right?
Yeah, you get more wiggle.
You can dash in the air.
Yeah.
Allows high-speed movement
you can do drop
and other
shots
actions.
with the air now.
I think they need to give the suits a lot more thruster gauge if they want us to use that skill a lot more, especially for flying suits. Maybe that would work for it since it has that Alice mode. Maybe, I don't know. Imagine if they added the sleeves variant of the Jagged Doga. If we ever get that far to see them. Maybe. I want Kaze. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see how this goes. I'm kind of fine with the suits we have right now. The Kapul, I like the Kapul. I really want to use it. I haven't seen too many people use it in the match. Like, I saw Gendry posted a few matches of him playing on the new map, and I was like, oh boy, get to see some stuff in action. And it was just him playing the Pale Riot. It was matches where you don't see the new stuff happening, you know? You didn't see people use the Goof or people with the Kapul, which I want to see what fighting the Kapul is like.
I've seen one person's video on the Kapul.
Oh yeah, I've seen Flailthurs', but he wasn't really doing much with it.
I mean, he was playing an ace match and was at least showing off, doing a bit with it.
So wait, what's the incom times 2? Is that just the regular incom, or is that the reflector incom?
I think it's a reflector income.
Oh, okay.
They don't have. Have you heard about that? It's not using that, guys.
You're kind of getting
You broke up a
lagging out.
Yeah.
Just okay.
I couldn't even hear what you tried to say.
Yeah, we used to totally. Oh. It doesn't like you, Magi.
Dongo, have you heard anything about the Thunderbolt Zaku's and At guys? What would be the difference between the Thunderbolt Zaku's and the regular Zaku's? Does anybody know?
Didn't watch Thunderbolt.
Because they seem kind of the same, just different designed.
Yeah, I think probably just their designs.
Magi, I am looking at my chat. There's a lot of people talking.
Let's see.
You know,
I want to be custom.
We don't really know they're ever gonna add the Atlas Gundam or that brand new guy.
It's just a baby Psycho. Zaku. That's all the Zaku 2 Thunderbolt is. So it would have the same flaw.
And I'm not sure about the Aqua gun cannon.
Aqua gun. I love the Aqua gun cannon.
The thing
Thunderbolt
has, like, back is just torpedoes and
Thunderbolt GMs had 2 extra shields on sub-arms as well. Yeah, that'd be interesting, I guess.
Yeah, but space isn't exactly big enough. The player base does not play enough space for them to put that much of an investment. Like, they put the bare minimum suits for Thunderbolt, and we're just kind of like, alright, we're moving along.
Thunderbolt Ad Guy were smaller, more agile than regular Ad Guy, and also special weapons. Yeah, I knew about the... That's why I only asked about the Zockers, because I know how the Ad Guys and Thunderbolts were. Which I think because of how small they are, they're probably not going to be added in, unless they're like, I guess, regular GM sized. The Thunderbolt Ad Guys could be different. 2-3 different MS to cover the variants of their loadouts. Yeah, because I know they can be loaded out with a lot of stuff. They haven't added many MS with energy shields in the game yet. Well, a lot of suits that get energy shields appear really late in the timeline. Like, really late.
Yeah.
I do have an idea when they do use, if they get to energy shields, how they would use them. I definitely think it should be connected to your boost gauge, or something along those lines, where, you know, if you dodge roll or whatever, you lose your... You can have them infinitely, but it's connected to your boost gauge. Shit like that. Something like that. I have to think about it more, because I haven't thought too much about it, because I don't think we're going to get that far into the game. Or to the timeline.
Yeah, I think we're stopping at Unicorn, but it'd be nice if we go past it.
Yeah.
I expect to stop at Unicorn, but if we go past it, I'll be surprised and happy.
You remember when there used to be 1,000 points, like, costs? So like there was, obviously we have 700 now, but it could go. It used to go up to 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Dongo, I think the energy shield should be a selected weapon that has a overheat gauge. I don't know about a selected weapon.
I just put it over your stagger gauge.
Yeah,
We already
like
can't
that.
see anyway.
To be honest, I don't expect Unicorn, but I'd appreciate it. Well, we already had suits that took place after Unicorn Hunter. We had the Tristan, which
Tristan's
Twilight,
before.
technically, where it took place is after.
It takes, like, it's the weird.
So we have that. And of course, if they add the Zaku 3, which is Zaku 3, the way that's modded, that'd be after Unicorn 2. I know for sure we're gonna get the Bjarlink custom down the line. That's gonna be a definite suit. It's gonna be added.
Well, obviously with the Gundam banner.
There's actually like 2 Beyond Customs, Unit 1 and 2.
Yeah,
I think
can
we're only
imagine
gonna
both
get
of them
2
too.
sword. I don't think we're gonna get the other one.
No.
I can
'Cause
probably
that
see
one was
one
more
of them being
prototyping.
added as a clan reward.
Maybe, but I wouldn't want to see it as a clan reward because
Gun cannon detector was in Unicorn. It was in Unicorn, but it didn't start out in Unicorn. I think it was in one of the MSV stuff for Zeta Gundam. Yeah.
I mean, just look at the Kapul's fucking banner. It sums up, like, they're acting like it's the Kapul from Unicorn.
Yeah, bruh, imagine a tiny ass Loto running around between our excess Gundams like rats. That'd be funny. I don't even. Would the Loto. How big is the Loto? Like just your tank, typical tank size?
I think so, yeah.
That'd be like just well. It'd be an interesting, like, kind of suit to have to replace tanks with. Unicorn is general, Banshee is raid, and Phoenix support. Oh, Moggy, use it now. Can the Phoenix fucking time travel?
Seriously, Maggie?
That'd be funny. It just tells you fuck you about your damage. You almost kill it and just time travels away.
Yo, that'd be kind of hoey to give a fucking redo button.
Be like fucking Tracer in Overwatch.
Yeah, there's a couple other games that have that where it's like, oh, you took me down to 1 HP, let me just rewind all the way back prior to like 5 seconds ago.
Let me use my get out of jail free card. Fuck you.
Yeah, that'd be really dumb, and then everyone would use it. No one would use any other suit. Everyone, as soon as they got that suit, would just live on it.
Imagine the support
That
in
would be
this
the meta.
with that giant one shield with the Gatling guns on it. Pretty much have to either damage the shield until it gets destroyed. So a suit with 2 of those shields? That seems like it would be a fucking build diver suit. I mean, that'd be a cool idea to have a suit like that, but I don't know how it would work for the game. Oh wow, that just misses everything. XS might not be a good... So the A side on the new map might not be good for oh my god, what do you... I can't believe I'm rocking. Incoms, because the incoms can get stuck on hitting these oil drums. Oil barrel... Oil drum? What the fuck am I talking? These oil things here. I forgot what they're called. God damn it. Yeah, the containers.
The oil storage containers.
Yeah. So,
Okay,
if you have an incom suit, A might not be the place to go. Silos, yeah, you can call them silos too. It's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. Too tired for this shit.
Well, we can talk right now if you want to.
No, that's fine. It's Saturday. It's the boys' day. It's a national holiday.
The soy day.
Maybe 30.
I mean, you say it's 1 o'clock for you, and I'm just sitting here like, 11:30. It is still early.
Yep. You still can't play online still? Nope.
Nope.
And I know you can make a a Japanese account. Yeah, I know all about that shit too.
But
you
making
know,
one just to play while it's down is not worth.
Yeah, I kind of want to have it fixed, you know. Maybe everybody should be able to play it.
I get it fixed. After that done, we finally make some thoughts about the carpool.
Mm. I'm gonna call it for the night. Got errands in the morning. Well, good night, Hunter. Yep, stay safe. But what's the difference between the Japanese and English one? I don't know what the fucking difference is. Just different clientele stuff.
Maybe English rhymes.
Oh, the Japanese one's been more reliable.
Yeah.
That's literally the difference. And the Japanese one had the game for like a year longer than the American release.
Yeah, XS seems just XS. Not seeing too much of a
Increase.
Yeah. Tries to avoid objects, which is nice. Tries. You can still do it, but... Wonder how many people with Zaku has made World War II soldier themes being black with a red arm, pretty much. Well, you can't really color them like that. Pretty sure we would see a lot of those, though. Have a Nazi Zaku, too. Whenever you see some S-class raffle stomping folks at a Japanese player, I am fucked bored with talking. Yeah, maybe they'll give us some compensation. North America is approaching the ping barrier. Oh no. Alright, what's next down this list? The DJ. Oh.
DJ, yeah. I think he says only increased the magazine of the shotgun by 1.
Yeah, they increased the bullets from 3 to 4.
It's only just because of its large size.
Mm.
Also,
see. Increased HP. Oh, go ahead, Sword. What?
Let's see. The other suits. Actually, you go ahead, Down. I don't know what I'm about to say.
The DJ unit performance, going over it. HP increased from 17,000 18,000. Also for higher levels. Level 3 unit skill. So the level 3 gets a increase to leg buffer from 1 to 2, and the clay bazooka gets 3 to 4 stuff. However, due to this large size of the unit and the fact that it can be easily hit, it was difficult to maintain the front line, and the MS losses were high. For this reason, we made the following adjustments. They keep them. Where's all this? It's easy to hit stuff coming from now. They should have done this long ago with a bunch of supports.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, I agree with them, because when I picked up the DJ at level 2, 600 is a pain. They just shoot you in your fins, and they just hold you in place.
Yeah, it was hard to maintain a front. I don't think it's hard to maintain it, because I haven't. I know you're a big target and you get shot at a lot. Fuck, what am I trying to say with it? I still think its utility was really great. It could do really great stuff at its cost.
But people also are using it for 650 though, Dongo.
Yeah, I think that's
because, you know,
it's not made for 650.
I know, but I'm just like, just imagine, Dongo, that not everyone has like the 650 roster that a lot of us have, where it's like all you got is a DJ or a fucking A+, which is what I used to have, where all I had was literally a Gaply or an A1, and that was not a good choice option for 650.
Where are my vegan buddies at? Nowhere. There are no vegan buddies here.
We ate them all because we're carnivores.
Haha, vegans don't have friends, they have short-term acquaintances. Jesus Christ. Just roasting vegans. Roasting vegans.
Ready to begin?
I know it's awful.
Dongo, make sure the door hits you on the ass on the way out with that joke. You deserve to get hit with the door twice.
This will fucking just, it'll be like a rotating door.
Yeah, please, let the door rotate, hit you once in the front, hit you once on the ass as you leave. That was horrible.
Oh shit, I accidentally turned on AI. I was like, what the fuck would I get shot by?
They were coming for them cheeks.
Like, we're tired of you just wailing on us for no reason.
Nah, that horrible joke. They came alive for that one.
The majority of combat happens in a mobile suit, so you'll need to be comfortable with
Would
the
want to
controls.
challenge me in friendly. Don't know, Belly. If you're curious, text him and tell him I said it's your turn. I don't really do one-on-one challenges.
1v1 me, Dongo. You won't, pussy.
Maybe he's talking about somebody else, but somebody in the chat.
I don't know if I'm saying, but Dongo, you say you won't do 1v1s. 1v1 me, bro.
There are 3 mobile suit categories.
We should have the SCR's Vulcans, but maybe that's asking too much when it has a built-in shotgun. Yeah, DJ needs major for level 1, no balls, Dongo. Not that I have no balls, I'm just not fucking good in 1v1.
Dongo knows his limits.
Not with how this game treats me.
He knows better. He's like, I'm not gonna get bullied for that. Nah.
Prototype mobile suits feature a
Have you seen half the time I get fucking countered? I can be the safest man in the world and I still get countered.
Yup. No safety for Dongo. Dongo's not gonna hold a L on that.
So, what's the next boss besides the DJ?
What's next? Is the Gyan EOS, which will give the DJ a little bit more play time. Yeah, it seems like they just gave it more ammo, and the level 3 gets a little bit more increase to the leg buff and higher health, which that's fine, just to help it out for 650. Oh damn, my fucking shot didn't come out when I pressed the trigger. Some bitch. Yeah, it just seems like a normal DJ. Yo, this fucking
just having one
point.
more shotgun shot is gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I low-key hated that, where it's like 3 shots and then you're just out, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess I give my beam rifle now.
This E point's gonna suck at 650 with all the big suits around to maneuver around these fucking shipping containers. Good lord.
Just imagine the stealth suits at lower cost, though, that are gonna hang out specifically there and wait.
And I think the Pixie's small enough to actually hide behind some of those containers.
Yeah, I think most of the stealth suits are small enough to reach there.
Except for that guy. That guy's just gonna have his big ass head still visible.
Just imagine the flipper just, as soon as someone comes around the corner, just insta-throwing the knee out.
Doesn't he have jammer though, so it doesn't really... You'll know he's there. Around.
True, but I mean, how many people... Remember
Care.
how many people still get snuck up on by Nox?
Yeah, but the that was DJ Gyan EOS, which has a lot of shit going on. Level 2 unit HP 15,000 to 16,500, also for higher levels. Ballistic resistance increased from 13 to 16, also for higher levels. Level 2 beam resistance from 13 to 16, also for higher levels. Level 2 unit thrusters 55 to 60. Level 3 thrusters increase from 55 to 65. Okay. The main melee weapon, the beam bayonet, level 2 power increased from 21,000 to 22,000, also for higher levels. The beam gun with beam bayonet from 525 to 600, also for higher levels. Based on the bazooka as the main weapon, this unit uses the long-reach main combat weapon beam bayonet in close combat. In the middle distance, the secondary weapon beam gun with beam bayonet can be used for shooting, so the unit can fight according to the situation. However, the damage and the MS losses after level 2 were lower than expected, so we increased the HP, defense compensation, and power of various weapons after level 2. Alright, so they noticed that after level 2, shit hit the fan, so they just nerfed the Gyan EOS accordingly. So I guess we'll see how that goes.
Alright, I'm gonna leave, so I'll leave you guys alone. I'm gonna head to bed.
Alright, good night, sword.
Alright. Night down though. Night, guys.
No.
We'll be staying here for a little bit.
What rating do y'all have on ground? I have a plus. Well, now it's an A.
T minus.
D minus. No, Mug, you will not 1v1.
Yes, I will. That's a promise.
Again, EOS level 2 is 450, right? I've only played it a couple of times. I'm trying to remember if the level 1 is 450.
I have it. It's no.
Yeah,
it goes up to 5.
Level
Doesn't
2
it go up
is
to
450.
Yeah.
I forgot this ugly fucking paint scheme I put on it. God damn, that's fucking ugly.
What you mean? You look like a knight from the Watermelon Clan.
I'm stuck at
watermelon
A+.
crest.
I'm not even trying to climb to S- because it's too
that
sweaty.
mean?
Yeah, same. Christian. Fucking S- is pretty sweaty sometimes.
What? Wait, what what?
Christian says, I'm stuck at A+. I'm not even trying to climb to S.
the one under that. Did you not see the one?
Oh.
The one
I can't read that, so why would I say
that's what I was stuck on. I was like, wait a second, what?
From where do you get all of these tokens, bro?
His
from
bank
doing the
account.
dailies, and for especially since the O
called
came
his.
out, I actually used the stuff for the O.
It's called he has a big wallet, boyos. That's what it is. The
And it
dongle
saved
wallet.
over. Tongo Cupred. YouTube is auto translating. Oh.
Oh, okay. It
Why would
didn't
it
want to
skip?
translate the first time.
Like you get each MS that comes each week. I'm actually pretty fucking lucky. Like, I know a lot of people spend a lot of money for this game and still don't get suits. Like,
Doggo doesn't play any other gacha games, so he doesn't separate his luck. into, like,
my luck doesn't get
different
chopped
corners.
up.
Yeah, he has it all for Gundam, so he lucks out.
Yeah, man, I go to the fucking casino. I put in $100 and I still get $100 back at the end of the day, so I break even.
Dongo's that guy that goes to the fucking Buddhist temple and just goes every day. He just has feng shui happen. He lights incense and does a fucking baby sacrifice ritual every Wednesday afternoon. So then Wednesday evening he gets the suit.
I don't really like these high-cost suits. I like a majority of them. There's a few that I just don't like in general, but I don't like the Stamen. Fuck the Stamen. When the Pale Rider VG comes out, I might just use my tokens. Hey, I mean, it's good. A lot of people are excited for Pale Rider stuff.
It's not like Pale Rider owns an entire section of the cost.
Yep.
Not
Just
like they
fucking
control
dominates
350.
400.
Even 350, it's still, like, it's just Ifrits and Pale Riders. There's no other suit choice. Like, if you pick anything else, trash. Especially if you pick Goof VDs, ultimate trash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the Pale Riders. They're unique. Yeah, they're definitely unique.
I just wish they played more like in their depictions. Because they could turn Hades mode on and off.
LOL, PlayStation didn't want you to see my roast. LOL.
Ready to begin?
I'll probably see it when I look back here. Pale Rider VG was a monster in the first game. Hopefully it's still good in this game. Yeah, I don't know too many.
Leave it at 400 to 450. If they don't make it go past 550, it'll be fine.
I don't know too much suits from the first game.
Most of the suits that are in this game are from the first one.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, like, there's some that, like the Ramsey Gawk. I didn't even know the Ramsey Gawk was a thing until it came out.
Right. They like to have a lot of the fucking hidden manga suits, which is just like, okay.
Mm-hmm. I need a level 2 Zaku half cam 350. I think we could do that too. Gyan Cannon hopefully will come soon. Yeah, the Gyan Cannon. Definitely see if you put a lot of melee on this, it'll be a lot more destructive. That Gatlin shoulder is ridiculously fun. Yeah, it is really fun. I love playing the Zaku half cannon. In Cold District, come without DP. This contest at that cost. What do you think of the English voice acting in your opinion? Okay. Here's what I think. Leona has the best voice out of all of them. By far. By far. Katarina sounds like a fucking four kids dub. I keep wanting to think it like fucking
generic white girl.
No, she specifically sounds like somebody from the One Piece 4 Kids dub. She doesn't sound like anyone, but she sounds like she's from there, if that makes sense. One Piece, that's what it was called, yeah. Fucking One Piece. Sounds like a 4 Kids One Piece character. Curtis, which I believe is the old fuck. He sounds like just fucking weird. Like he's trying to be southern but old, and it just doesn't come off right. Carrie sounds fine. Tinda sounds older than Katarina. Neidhart, it just doesn't have the same oomph to it as the Japanese voice does. It sounds a little bit cartoony, but it still sounds fine. Like, I'll still use Neidhart as my voice actor coming in. Leona just sounds fine. She's the best one in my opinion, Leona is. And then the hair girl, which I don't remember her name because I only go to her just once or twice, just to hear new voice lines. She sounds okay too. And then I don't give a fuck about the clan match guy at all. Or Oldham. Oldham sounds decent. And then Thesia, is that her name from the Maxi Boost? Thesia? The anime bitch, the hollow girl. I'm gonna assume that's how it's pronounced. Thesia. She doesn't make my fucking ears bleed when I listen to her, so that's good. But, yeah, Leona's the best, by far. Hitman, do you have an opinion on the English voice acting? If you're here. That sounds like a no. Let me double check something real fast, though. I do like that the English voice acting. Well, the thing I like is that the Japanese players had a better advantage than you did because there are voice lines that they will hear that you won't understand. Especially if somebody goes near your base to plant a bomb, they'll get a audio cue that somebody is going there. And you know, of course, if you're an English player, you wouldn't notice. Now that that's definitely possible. You can also hear if your teammates are getting killed. So it's definitely going to be better for people that will pick up on listening to the English voices when something's going on. Did you use the pool? Yes, I have. Yeah, the girl where you go to give your coins to kind of sounds alright, but still Japanese still makes her sound more attractive, pretty much. Have you gotten the DOAS custom clan matches? No, I don't really do too many clan matches. The one I tried for was the the Ram Zagok. And we didn't get it, unfortunately. We were close. But no money though. And then DOAS, I'm not really interested in the DOAS. Hitman, are you still here? Because there's a line here. If only one of them said, someone dies. Matchmaking is still borked, feels bad, man. Yeah, it feels really fucking bad. We do the clan matches for Dongo. No, I've joined in some of those clan matches. Guess I'll just have to play Titanfall in the meantime. I wish I can get back into Titanfall, but I gotta make room for other games. Do you know the YouTuber Trunk Strife? Yeah, I've actually subscribed to him. He's one of the first few I subscribed to. He's a pretty nice guy. Makes some pretty entertaining videos. I'm in a clan, but never been in clan matches yet, so what's clan matches like? It's pretty much just the regular game, but a little bit more sweaty because everybody wants a suit. They want to win. What's your thoughts on the disconnect penalties? I don't know, really. I would have to get disconnected randomly because of lag to know that. Or just get really pissed off in a match. I know they're making it better. making getting punished harder, so there's that. I'm gonna make external hard drive for PlayStation storage. Yeah, I do have an external hard drive already. I am making guest video for Trunk Strife, LOL. Oh, great job. I hope it'll be pretty badass. I'm watching my animes on Cartoon Network / Adult Swim / Toonami. Yeah, that's pretty fine. Gotta start somewhere, you know. Go anime. I prefer, oh no, I can't say that on stream. Won't be saying that. Adult Swim went woke garbage though. Oh, did they? I haven't watched it in a long time, so yeah, that's sad to hear if they went woke. You know the famous saying, go woke, go broke. I almost finished Corporal Inner Sergeant for the next video that I need to do. Ooh. Yeah, Gyan EOS seems pretty fun, so... I'm gonna assume Hitman passed out. Or in the restroom.
Sleep.
Or sleeping too. Oh, Dodge Custom got buffed. That's an interesting one.
What'd it do?
Aqua prefers off-brand anime. I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch too much anime. I pretty much know the big ones like fucking Dragon Ball Z. I've watched Dragon Ball Z. That's probably the only one I watched completely, fully. I'm not, like, if you tell me to name Japanese name animes, I'll probably can only tell you Pop Team Epic. And, you know, a little bit of Gundam, since I'm getting into Gundam, of course. Still depressed, Stefan refuses to watch the original Gundam. Yeah, that sucks. Because it's old. Thoughts on the servers for non-Japan players? I think they need to fix it already. It should have been prerogative for them. I was glad that they got the PS5 working. But, you know, only like 1% of the population has a PS5. Maybe not in Japan, but, you know, over here. I would have understood if, you know, a lot of people had the PS5. They should have just worked on both of them. But, you know, it is a small team, so who knows. I wanted, like, a space map on Moon and the fight on the Moon. I think everybody wants that. That'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna hold off watching original Gundam till they remaster it with new animation but original voice acting. So you mean like Gundam Origins? Cause there also is a 3-movie version of the original series. But honestly, I like the original series because it has that super robot charm to it. And it's completely different from the other shows.
I prefer the movies.
Yeah, that's... People prefer the movies because it's a little bit more serious.
If you want to watch Gundam for what it's like, was made to be about, it's the movies. But if you want to just enjoy that Saturday morning cartoon kind of vibe,
yeah. I mean, honestly, to me, it kind of makes sense how the original Gundam goes into Zeta more than the movies because it has to do with the transformations and all that shit. Just want updated combat animation. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you want to get, this is Nozaka. Why Nozaka?
I feel Bandai should invest more into the servers to increase popularity of Gundam brand. Honestly, this would have been a very popular game if they would give it servers. And they would have increased with pushing Gundam in the West. Because for a time, Iron-Blooded Orphans was pretty popular. Really popular, actually. Yeah. So wait, only the PS4 North American versions are getting squashed to death. Like a white woman against an Amazonian black chick? Sad, man. Okay. That reminds me of those fucking porn ads. That I will not be naming here. I'm still kinda disappointed that they canceled the sequel to Gundam Seed Destiny. I have no remarks on that. All I know is that a lot of people don't like Seed, so I will not comment on that. Dongo is horny. Shut up, Moggy. Dongo, is it sad that I know exactly the PH ad you're referring to? I mean, there's a couple, so... Accept Jesus Yama as your savior. No. I feel like I'm the only one that enjoyed Gundam Seed. To be honest, there's a few Seed suits that I like. Design-wise, I like the Gin, how you pronounce that? The Gin. I like the way that suit looks. I think it's an overall blunder that Bandai has been pushing Gundam in the West, especially in the 80s. Yeah, they kind of fucked it up at first, and then they don't capitalize when they need to capitalize. When a woman's butt is that... Oh, okay, no, I can't read that anymore. Thank you, Moggy.
Scroll up.
I don't have the laptop.
Okay, which one did you want to read? I'll read it to you.
It's forever lost until I look it back up.
Okay,
Oh wait, he said it again. When a woman's butt is that big, you have to say no. Ain't no one's dongo long enough to go on that ride. Mine is. It's unchained. I actually sat down and watched every single Gundam show besides Double Zeta and a few of the one-shot movies. From what I heard, Double Zeta's at the beginning, but it gets really good at the end.
the issue most people have with Double Zeta is that it was a big mood change for Zeta. With Zeta being one of the darker ones.
Yeah.
And there's like little character development for Judah.
Mm-hmm.
Mario Judah.
Oh wait, the team hit different. Yeah.
Making
Try to
preparations
just
for
now.
sorting.
Power increased from 1,800 to 2,000 damage on the Josh Custom Beam Cannon. Heat rate reduced from 90% to 80%. Overheat rate reduced from 20 seconds to 17 seconds. Increased bullet speed when firing. Improved the difficulty of hitting objects on the map. Increased the power of converging fire. I don't know what the fuck that means. Increased the speed of converging fire. And the Heat Hawk power increase from 60, 80 to 70, 50. Okay. Haman made Judah grow in ZZ. Sure that's not what was her name, Chara soon? Converging fire is focusing. I believe they don't they actually say focus fire though for when they refer to that? Depends on how Google Translate is feeling. Yeah, it's funny. You can actually see that they use what translator they used in one of the descriptions. Yeah, it's in the XS Gundam at the very end of the adjustment intent. You'll see www.deepl.com/translator, and it says free version in parentheses. Oh.
Ready to begin?
Oh, the Power Rider ground heavy arms. What the fuck? Imagine the Zaku head Zeta Gundam in the game as a joke. MS Paper Fools. That'd be a nice idea. Something World of Tanks always does is joke shit. Oh, I have the wrong fucking thing on. I have the bazooka, not the beam gun. Fuck. God damn it. Don't you have the Zuka because the beam gun is hot garbage? Yeah, but I wanted to equip it because that's what got buffed, and I wanted to see what got buffed really. Damn, that didn't fucking kill. Okay. Oh no, okay. Just fucking around. Everyone is practically standing up here, similar to waiting for the Black Friday stores to open their doors and kill everyone and everything. Yeah. That just killed all my momentum. Yeah, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go put that thing on. The Garbo gun. Does anyone here unironically use the tanks when I don't have a mobile suit ready?
Making preparations for sortie.
I haven't figured out how to assault gun tank, but I enjoy the Hidolfer. Yeah, the assault gun tank has a lot of weapons on it. That makes it really confusing. The Hidolfer is pretty simple to get, and it's pretty fun. And it's a Zeon suit. And Zeon's better than Federation. It had a badass fight. What I'm still looking for is the gun tank too. Yeah, we'll eventually get it in the DP store. Zoc is nice. Zoc is always nice. I see them so often, but I never can find them to acquire. Yeah, they were, oh, what do you call them? Limited time suits you can get. Like the Nemo and all that. Yeah, but downside for the Dolphin is legs can easily damaged. Yeah.
The majority of combat happens in a mobile suit.
Oh, it was a mission suit? Funny, because we can buy the Nemo. Yeah, the Nemo eventually got released. So, eventually limited time mission suits will come out. So the Demon... The gun tank 2 will come out.
There are 3 mobile suit categories. Each has its own role in combat and can be strong or weak to the other categories.
Yeah, the bazooka is still better. I don't get that fucking heat rate on this thing is ridiculous. Needs to be lowered even more, not from 90 to 80%. Why even go over 80%? Fuck that. What is your favorite mobile suit from 2020? The O. Oh, that is a quick charge and it has piercing. Yep. Just the heat rate is fucking ridiculous. Sometimes it's just easier just to throw a fucking bazooka out and get shit done. The QA Mark 1 and 2 are pretty much the social distancing mobile suit, but coming for the kill like COVID-19. Bruh. What if there was a custom part that lowered heat acquisition by 5-10%? Do you think it would be game breaking? Probably for some suits. There's a reason why we have heat rate for a lot of stuff. Did that beam look between his legs? I think he just went around it. It'll make some guns not instant overheat. Yeah, it would, but I think for the suits that would need that, they just need to buff and nerf them as they see fit. Like this thing, this gun does not need to have the heat rate it does. Yeah, Josh feels like Josh with the beam cannon. I would prefer to still use the bazooka. It also has the advantage of having a blast radius for a stun too, so there's that. Maybe reduce the time to use the axe. I think that would be nice too. Because you can't really follow up with your axe too much when you stun them with the flash bomb. God damn it. Keep doing unusual. Also, I remember this guy and his Cuba Mark II making good melee combos back and forth from 2 beam sabers in that 3 beam forksy. Yeah, it's pretty good melee suit. Oh, motherfucker. Dude, I shamed a Cubile and Hama Hama and Zeeku Type support on Deserted City the night before the update. Yeah, the Zeeku Alliance Type 2 loadout is really good support. Oop, for its cost. Really good. Also, I remember a video on YouTube that this person said this game is pretty much like Dark Souls, which he's kinda right. I guess if you don't dodge roll, you get fucking killed. Which sucks with the suits that can't dodge roll. Just landed all my shit, like made use of my beam saber and everything. Yeah, the Zeeku Type 2, it just feels good to play. It's one of my favorite supports to play at 550. Everything feels satisfying to use. I actually feel like I'm doing stuff. I can actually play it in close quarters comfortably, which is wonderful for a support to do. Really great support. And it was during that time when we're getting a bunch of good supports too, like the C1 and the Faz and all that. Fantastic suit, really. All Japanese competitive games revolve around being the biggest piece of crap you can. Stun metas. Well, that's not just Japanese competitive games. That goes for everyone else's meta too. Whatever's the quickest and easiest to do. And hey, you know, just a bazooka to downswing is it. It's like when the Stamen came out, it was good. It was hot shit. Then the Mark II came out. It was good. It was hot shit. Stun to downswing. Yeah. I actually want to at least see support with a dodge roll. I would love to see a support with a dodge roll. If not a dodge roll, at least maneuver armor. I think the Juwagu would work really good with maneuver armor. At least maneuver armor level 1. I believe it really needs that maneuver armor level 1. It would help it out so much in getting close to use its melee, because it does have some melee on it. It would help it in the mid-range and close range, where it can help out suits like the Zogok. and the Zegok. All the other amphibious suits, you know. But yeah, dodge roll would be nice. Thing is, there are games where you have quick kill times, but the frustration's different when you have iframes and stun mechanics. Yep. And the iframes don't exist for some players. Yeah, the servers are... Well, yeah, what servers? But I think that's what they need for this game is servers. Desperately. Especially if we're having iframes and stun mechanics. Definitely need servers. Also, Kapoor type. Good old Kapoor. Yeah, MS with stuns can make the game kind of rough for new players, but hey, the Toaster is good against the Q-Blaze if they have the advantage. Yeah, the Toaster I think is probably the best 650 suit at the moment. Although Q-Blaze no slouch either. It used to be just dominating 650. I still remember when it fucking came out and immediately just made the double Zeta obsolete immediately. But counterbalance that with the Japanese crossplay, meaning you can get a good match any time of the day.
Ready to begin?
I focus fire cubes whenever they arrive out of spike, trying to discourage their use in any game on it, fun for people to play them. I guess whatever floats your boat. And for some reason, I see less Q-Blaze and more Toast Shredders for some reason. Well, yeah, it's because the Toast Shredders are better. Greetings, Aqua. Hello, Silver Soul Fox. No, it's just the Toast Shredder's more people are more used to its kind of playstyle rather than Q-Blade. Q-Blade is pretty range heavy. Pusher's got range, but it can play really well at close range. It's mid to close. Server still down? Yep. It's really just pretty much Doomslayer in a nutshell and weapons. Damn, like you cut G, fucking smacked him in the back of the head. Just can't wait for the server to come back so I can play the client to be fixed. So I can play the Kabul and actually get a, you know, to talk about it and maybe initial thoughts or stuff. That'd be nice. If they ever nerfed the toaster, it would be if they couldn't combo the incoms, then that suit would never be played again. Yeah, honestly, the way I like to play it is use the incoms, then the melee incoms, and then use the shield to stun, and does a lot of damage, and then you come in with your downswing. Oh man, it just builds up a lot of damage. I see a lot of people back before the game fucking broke. It was kind of pain in the ass to have a Toast Raider on your team because it was a dice roll and whether they were good or not. If they were bad, they try to play sniper with it, and it sucks. They never push forward when they can do quite amazing on the front line. Aqua, did you think the full armor Haikushiki looks like an emperor? I think so too. Yeah, it's got that crown look. It's got a regal look. I guess that's what I'm looking for. Regel. Do you have the Toast Shredder Aqua? Yes, I do. It's pretty good. I always use the beam rifle and missiles at harassment weapons while main combo was, oh, I can't read that now. Going out of the way. Just because of that golden armor. No, not just because of the golden armor. Main beam cannon style from that suit. Rapid fire and stuns in like 2 and 3 hits. Yeah, that's why I think the Kapul is going to be a scary suit to fight, because it's really easy to stun people. 1, 2, 3, you're stunned. That's a restun right there. And then you can follow up with 4 of those. So you can go 2, 3, 4. There's your restun, and since he was close, I could have thrown in my fucking side swing and killed him. Of course, you can do a dodge roll. If he does a dodge roll, you can read up again with your missiles. Restun again. Downswing does a lot of damage, even to supports. That was a 4,000 damage downswing, which is good. The Mega Particle Cannon, it's pretty short range, but it does a ton of damage. Really good for teaming up with people. And yeah, if you can work with a Zogok or another melee suit, this suit would be really killer. Also, you lurch forward when you do it too, so that gives you a little bit more time. Instead of boosting, you just immediately do your downswing. That Dick Cannon will break corridor camps hard. I would say it would break it, because there's a lot of suits that can already do that, and they don't really break it. I remember having everyone on my team as Tosher while I was in a Hama Hama. We lost. That's sad because Toaster is a really good suit. Having more than one is definitely beneficial on a lot of maps. The kaploot is a giant Haru. Also, the thing's really great at breaking legs. You can put some leg breaker parts on this. Being able to hit through a clump of people is valuable though. Yeah, it is. It's just really short range though. Me trying to get the Beyond using my third turn every once in game. I can only give you 10 weapons. Beyond isn't good for you. Yeah, just be like that. I see a teammate about to get down swinging to Oblivion. I'll do piercing beam through them just to reset the duel. Should probably just counter them or just stun them normally. Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, okay. If they're standing up, then yeah, that's a good idea. Be pretty helpful with suits like the Palace of Theme, since it won't stun your teammates, I don't think, if I remember correctly. I still have those free tokens that the game gave me the second anniversary. I think that's when I got them. Try and beat your record in battle simulator with the pool. It looks good for survival. It's pretty decent for survival, but the problem is I have AI on my team. The AI aren't that good at analyzing what's going on. I think he gave me like 50 or 100 free tokens. God damn. Coincidentally, that's what I was using Palestine as my favorite support suit. Requires your team to be perceived as your threat. Yeah, the Palestine really relies on having a good team. Because honestly, I'd rather use the Zoc or a Zamleth on a big support that does big damage. Because the Palestine's really relying on having good teammates and bad enemy team. I remember one time during anniversary, there was something special going on. The game pretty much, again, I won 36 tokens, which to me was, oh man, I wish I could read all that. I love playing support on ace matches. I don't, unless I'm picking something that doesn't get stunned easily. If I'm the Zoc or an ace match, I'll do fine. If I'm picking something like, I guess, the Hyzak custom over here, shit's gonna go down real fast because everyone loves to focus the ace. At least when I become the ace. How is the theme ace matches might do a shoulder can't secure the kill? I wouldn't say secure. I've seen plenty of people try to do that, and it doesn't work because you can walk out of those shoulder cannons. If you're going to use any support for ace matches, that Palestine was not the first choice I would go with. Especially if you end up becoming the ace, then it's definitely not the suit you want to use. For the anniversary, they give us 39 tokens because in Japanese it means thank you. Hey! Since we're talking about support, is the Haikushiki Kai better than the normal Haikushiki? Well, I don't know, because the regular Haikushiki's a raid. I do think the Hakushiki's a really good support. Honestly, I think easily best, not best, easily it's the second best support. And in some circumstances, I think it's even better than the C1, which I think is the best support suit. So our full armor Haikushiki is really good. And also on my team, you only got boy, and a win, nice. In the game, I don't like using the Granddad Gundam rocket flail because it feels like it takes forever to charge and hit anything, or can't. You have to play really slow with the Granddaddy Gundam, unless you want to use the beam rifle. I mean the beam saber. Then go ahead. C1 can kind of handle melee combat. Haikushiki Kai not so much. I think it fares better in close ranges than the, well, it depends, because the C1 would have to get a heavy stagger off. And it does have a smaller frame. But the Haikushiki Kai can throw down a lot of damage that can scare off generals. Especially when it gets the shoulder cannon stuns off. And when it does do its melee, it is pretty beefy melee damage. Again, I think it would have to depend. I do think the Haikushiki Kai is second best. C1 is still the best. But only in certain circumstances, I would say Haikushiki is the best. Most of the C1s I've seen do well, they were using their swords. I've seen them do the exact opposite, where they use, they keep out of people's way. Unless, you know, they have an opening, then they go in for their melee, which that's what I'll do too. I haven't got new suit to digest for 7 weeks already. Haha, that sucks. The old mobile suit came out, I wanted to get it and try it because IDK, it looks like a giant beetle. It's a pretty fun suit to play, especially if you're one that likes melee suits. I'm not saying that's all they use, but they do work with all the weapons, not just the range. Yeah, that's what makes it good. It can work in a lot of situations, not just range. It really helps to see one out. Bruh. Its high feel is just good enough to make it feel tanky. Yeah, it already has pretty tanky stats if you put the right stats on it. The high feel really helps it out too. Just surviving. It's really good at surviving in a frontline push. Not itself being the front line, but being like part of it. That's what makes it really good. It just stacks on damage upon damage and it stays alive.
Making preparations for sortie.
What happens if they add the NZ999 Neo Xeon? What will we do? Me, Red Plus invites take down the monstrous mobile suit. I guess. It'll probably be too big. It'll be Ridley sized. Be a nice idea. Being third student pushed, yeah. New Zeongs, that unicorn shit, the synergy was in, right? Yep. The big giant Zeon, pretty much. But yeah, so you have, what I got it to is 43 ballistic resistance, 47 beam resistance, and then you put in the eye field. And it's pretty fucking tanky. When Unicorn comes out, there will probably be a combat sim mission for it, like the Psycho Gundam. Yeah. Yeah, reduce HP loss from chest damage by 50%. So you're already taking less damage from a lot of people's shots because of your high beam resistance and high ballistic resistance. And then you take 50% less damage. And then, yeah, by range beam attacks, which is what a majority of people use at this cost, be fucking good. It's so good at surviving. What if they'll add a Samurai Gundam in the game? Well, you kind of do have a Samurai Gundam, which is the Ifrit. Unless you mean just a Gundam, then I don't know. I don't want to fight the Merida. Well, next banner is Gaymok. That'd be cool. Then we get the Gazdus. Do you build Gunpla? Actually, I do have a few Gunpla. I'm not a master builder or anything, but I have a few HG kits. I have the Zoc. I have the Gaza C. The first one I ever got was a gift from my parents, which was, what was it called? The Asthathoth from Iron-Blooded Orphans, which I had no idea what fucking suit that was, but it looked cool. It had a big sword. I didn't like its feet. Its feet were awful. I had the Zagok E, but I didn't know how to build Gunpla at the time, so it was fucking weird to handle. Its arms kept on coming off and all that good shit. And then my friend gifted me the O, which I was very careful building the O, and I think it's badass. I love that O, the HGO. It's weird they still didn't add IBO, MS, and Unicorn. The grays will look good in this game. The beamers are so good. Iron-Blooded Orphans, they wouldn't be able to be in this game. They're not in the UC timeline. Unicorn is, so they'll probably add Unicorn down. That's later in the timeline though, so. But not Iron-Blooded Orphans. That's not possible. Unless they pull a Gundam online. I went on a long break building Gunpla. When I came back to it, I built the Master Grey Senju, and it was a sticker hell. A lot of little skinny gold line stickers. Yeah. I also have a few that I'm planning to build. I have the Eldora Brute from Build Divers, which I haven't watched that show. I just like the design of the Eldora Brute. It's the Death Army of the Death Beast. And it looked pretty cool. And then I have, it looks like, what are those little tiny deformed Gundams called? The big heads and all that. One of my friends, same one that gifted me the O, gave me one for the Zaku 2, which is pretty cool. Aqua, I dare you to color the Hama Hama to Angelo's mobile suit, the Rose and Zulu. I mean, that'd be cool. Looks legit though. Oh, yeah, but it does. A lot of Master Grades look legit. My Dryson MS has 26,100 HP, which makes my Dryson a general tank. Yeah, that'd make it a pretty good tank. Usually, if a mobile suit already has high enough stats, you want to go for more health. And if they don't have a lot of health, you want to go for more resistances. Oh shit, I'm gonna do right now. I want just Ngira Zulu. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, it looks kind of like Rose and Zulu, but 2.0 repaired version. Oh yeah, I forgot I also have the Jin from Seed as a HG kit, which the stickers suck on that. The eye came off. Just doo-doo. I'm grabbing a root beer. A&W. I need to buy more custom parts for my mobile suits. Looking at your FA Chic, you got a bunch of parts stacked up. Yep. And those really help. The Cubile, the stuff you can put on the Cubile is actually kind of dirty because you can get your resistances near 50, which that's not okay for it to have. That makes extremely just tanky. But I bet Dong can't remember what my colors are. I don't remember half of people's colors. Wonder how going against the Demon Gundam would be like if it was in the game, if it was in the boss game mode from the Trenchcoat guy. Guess we'd fine. But yeah, what is your favorite MS cost to play in? Really like 450. That's where a lot of people like to play too. 450 just feels the most balanced, I guess. The supports feel good to play, the raids feel good to play, the generals feel good to play. It's not like how early high cost was, where supports just got doo-dooed on, even by the generals, and still kind of do in some instances. And you know, the raids aren't kicking the generals' asses. It's a fun cost to play. A lot of viable options for suits. I also kind of like 600. 550's getting better. I might do 500 a little bit more because we got the Kapul and the Bjarlin. Bjarlin's pretty fun to play. I would say 650, but 650 needs a little bit more time. And then we'll see how I feel about it. I do like the supports we've gotten though. Even 450 Slave Wraith. I haven't even played. I've only played the Slave Wraith like once or twice. Slave Wraith does not interest me at all. And by the lack of people I've seen play it, it probably doesn't interest them either. So something tells me it's probably not a suit worth playing. You know what? 350 is pretty alright too. Because it's trash. Yeah, I figured. Game Hawk was in the leak suit, so it's coming sometime. Yeah, it was, and so are the Gazus. BB is going to be adding a 500, 550 version. Hey, the full armor Slave Wraith would be cool. They have to make it not suck though. Come. Yeah, and 500 and about mobile suit fights can pretty much chaos on whose team has the best MS. Okay. 400 though. 400 is a weird cost, I have to say. There's not a lot of suits I play at 400. Besides like the Gundam. Jagan family would be nice. Yeah, I think we'll get the Jagan after all these leak suits.
I handle pilot sorties for the whole
You know what? I know this is not gonna work, but let's see if we can get a match in.
Making preparations for
Maybe
sortie.
since there will be a bunch of Japanese players up right
I'm
now.
expecting great things from you.
Commence preparations for sortie.
And the first game was actually pretty good. Had a missile launcher and gargling gun on his shield. Dog, is that Type S? Yeah, Gallon. We all knew it was supposed to be Gallon. I'm guessing a lot of US players will be immediately buy spins if they have Sazabi or Gira, Daga. Oh, of us players, okay. Maybe. I definitely like the Sazabi more than the new Gundam design was. I already know what's gonna happen. It's already happened, so I know the game's not gonna work. It was nice to try anyway. Unrestricted cost is the best. It feels chaotic and fun. Most importantly, people use Gilgoo, easy picking for raids. Honestly, I like mix up when it's not just high cost suits. I know that's the meta because the high cost suits are just really good. They should have just made it to where they limit the amount of high cost suits you can have. I think that would have made mix-up mode a lot better.
Good work out there.
Hi. Welcome to the supply counter.
Damn, I can't even get just a single supply drop off.
I'll exchange just about any. These are the current supply materials. Thank you so much.
Once we go back to Gundam Online, it's not Japanese, it's Taiwanese only. I wish it was there in the English version. Or whatever released to the West. Time is it? Damn, almost 3 o'clock. Aqua out here showing his weebness behind the ninja. To be honest, I haven't played too much of that suit either, but it's the only thing I'm like, you know what, I could probably use it at 450. I don't play too many raids at 450, so nice to have. Yeah, I have 34 tokens right now. I'm not spinning for the Kapul. I'll wait until I see next suit or just spin for GBO days. GBO, I hate spinning for GBO days. It's shit. I'd rather just spin for the sword, the new suit, honestly.
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. Here, take this. Here, take this. That should be all you need to know.
Enemy use coins on buying weapons in mobile suit and having to use them on loot boxes.
Hey, pilot. Anything you need? Anything to do with mobile suits? You just leave it to me. Will this be all? I'm on it. Ended up something like this.
I'm waiting for free tokens, but I'm guessing it'll take days or months for us to wait. I hope it's not fucking months. Jesus Christ.
I'm on it.
That'd be a pain in the ass.
Ended up something like this. Will this be all? Leave it to me.
It should be fixed by tomorrow, I'm hoping.
Ended up
If it
something
took
like
them
this.
that long to fix the PS5 version.
Will this be all? Leave it to me.
If so, maybe they should just put servers in the game. Like, come on, at this point.
Will this be all? Leave it to me. Ended up something like this. Will this be all? Leave it to me. Ended up something like this. Will this be all? I'm on it. Ended up something like this. Will this be all? Leave it to me. Ended up something like this. Will this be all? Leave it to me. Ended up something like this. Will this be all? Leave it to me. Ended up something like this.
I rolled for a Kapul and they gave me a toaster. That's a pretty good deal, though. Got a pretty good high cost suit. Wonder if they'll add the custom version they missed that you're upgrading. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will if this keeps going. Seems Aqua is interested beyond action in combat. I think Brawler could be a fun suit. I wish I had a little bit more defenses though.
Ended up something like this. Will this be all? I'm on it. Ended up something like this. Will this be all? I'm on it. Ended up something like this. Will this be all? Will this be all? Leave it to me.
This is all you need to keep out all the bullets.
Thanks.
Dick laser.
Hi! Welcome to the supply. I'll exchange these are the current supply materials. These are the current supply materials.
One time I brought a B-Roll to a 650 match. That sounds awful. Why would you do that? Buy the eye patch. I think I already have the eye patch.
These are the current supply materials.
Oh no, I don't.
Thank you so much.
I thought I did. Hmm.
you so much. Come again.
Are the servers unstable? Yep, still unstable. They had C1 and Faz's on their team, but they didn't pay attention to me until the end. Yeah, if they would've, you would've fucking died easily. Punished Fetty. When are the banner pilot suits going to be added anywhere else at all? I don't know. They're taking their sweet fucking time with them. Honestly, I would love to. I was kind of surprised Paptimus's suit, whenever the O came out, he didn't get his suit out. That would have been awesome to have. Because it looks fucking slick as hell. Fucking love that white one. Anyone else high as fuck right now? Nope. Aqua, your legs are under the floor. No, that's that's just the snow there. Just the snow. Imagine an MS that's like a combat medic in the game. I know when the Mephis was pretty much a healer in the Super Robot games. He had like a little beam that could heal people. There should be a MS with a repair gun that can heal his teammates. I don't know how that would work in this game. I feel like it'd be better just to have the support as it is. Because usually if you have something that can heal, they'll be doing shit damage. Unless your name is Mora in Overwatch. Would it be awesome if they have Barbados to test and to fight against Hashmill, the mobile armor? Yeah, Iron-Blooded Orphans isn't canon to the UC timeline. I mean, it would be cool, but you know, they did have Gundam Battle Operation Next and Maxi Boost, which I actually have that game. Streamed it a few times. Probably stream it more. Yeah, IBO, Iron-Blooded Orphans, Probably not coming in this game unless they pull a Gundam online. Yeah, which, they shouldn't be. I don't think they'll run out of suits. They have a good deal, especially if they're using shit like, the XS's and, Gundam Sentinel, that's what it's called. And I hear they'll be using, possibly using Advanced Zeta. Alright, I think I'm gonna be done here. Oh, yeah, 3:09, damn. Well, it tended to be like just an hour long, but no, it's almost 3 hours. I wonder if they will add the mining base map in this game. Yeah, I'd love to have an underground map. That'd be fucking sweet. Of course, the moon map that everybody wants to. That way you can do space and ground. That'd be cool. But yeah. Underground map would be cool. Wasn't there a Jaburo map too? That'd be a good one. Wonder when they'll add a 5th space map. Maybe when people start playing space again. Actually, you know what? Derelict Colony did a good idea for having that. A lot of people like to play space. It's Derelict Colony. I missed the Jaburo map from the first game. Yeah. It'd be cool if they added all the original maps from GBO1. Which, from what I understand, the new military map's actually from the first game as well, which is cool. Dongo, I sent you the Rose and Zulu screenshot. Okay. Yeah, the maps in the game were sick. They are, and yeah, I saw the Rose and Zulu. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool paint scheme. Yeah, I'd love to see a lot of the maps redone. Especially the Jaburo one. Any other talking points? Because, now's the time I slowly set myself up to stop the recording. I'll give myself 5 minutes. When's Zigok Commander? I don't even fucking remember what that one was, or if it even exists. Just the regular. Yeah, sure, it's custom. The only difference was it has a dodge roll. It eventually became the standard Zigok model. Oh, okay, so technically it's already in the game. The 400 cost Zigok is the Zigok Commander. No, except my friend quest already is suspenseful. Well, now I'll wait even more now that you asked. Yep, it's better for you to take some rest. You'll be sortie in your mobile suit to guard soon. And the mega particle can is done in one shot. Yeah, I hope by the time I get up tomorrow, yeah, the game's gonna be working again. By tomorrow. Who's gonna win, Kong or Godzilla? Why do you think Godzilla? Because Godzilla can fucking murder him. Shars Zigok and GBO1 had 4 claws. Because the animation errors. Don't bet on it. Well, I know what's gonna happen is Mechagodzilla's gonna fuck shit up and they'll have to double team him. Maybe Godzilla will fucking die depending on how their deal goes. I mean, God, Godzilla will be killed by Mechagodzilla, then Kong has to beat fucking Mechagodzilla. Godzilla's gonna clap some monkey cheeks. Yeah, he's gonna beat on the fucking bongos. Y'all remember the Donkey Kong bongo game? Just beating on that shit. Both of them want to think they might fight together or something bigger. They'll do a handshake at the end and walk away. Yeah, they'll do the classic Jet Jaguar handshake. What's gonna happen is King Kong's gonna hold Mechagodzilla, and then Godzilla's gonna do his famous flying drop kick on Mechagodzilla. They need to make the waypoint tanks knock down after every shot like the first game too. Yeah, the Abandoned City map had a rain variant. Did it have a rain variant? That'd be cool, like, to have a really stormy rain thing going on where you can barely see in front of you. That'd be a cool variant to have. I'd be okay seeing new Godzilla doing the flying dropkick. Another storage city, but the untouched. Yeah, the abandoned one. I know what you're talking about. That'd be cool. Imagine Malthor is thinking which both of them are truly king, so she'll choose both instead. Yeah, too bad she's dead. They were fun as hell. Yeah, I actually saw a video where somebody used the Magella tank the entire match. Seemed like they were pretty good. Honestly, I think they should add a little bit more vehicles in this game. Maybe have a special part that can give certain suits the core fighter. But I don't know how that would be balance wise. That's something they would have to figure out. Yeah, it sucks the Magella turret doesn't even fly. That would have been fucking hilarious. You think you destroy the Magella tank, but it turns out it just flew in the air. Jeez, I can't even get a game Titanfall 2. It's dead right now. I thought it was 3 p.m. where I am right now. Yeah. I used to play Titanfall 2. It was a really fucking awesome game. Too bad, EA decided to put it after, like, in between or after Battlefield 1 and, whatever Call of Duty came out at that time, and completely boned it from getting popular. Give something a reason to use the shitty Vulcans. I'd like the little fighter jets as an option. Any of the fighter planes would be cool. Add the half-track with the Galadin gun that's bigger than it. The only reason I know what that is because I have the fucking anime line figure of the GOG and it comes with that truck. That'd be cool. Titanfall was the reason I fell in love with mechs. Yeah, it really popularized it. Too bad when they made their next game it was a battle royale that was generic as fuck. They could have added the mechs to that game to make it more interesting. Nope. But I think we are getting a Titanfall 3, so can't wait for that. I think. If there's not, I'm fucking whatever. Fuck EA. Atlas Art with Railgun, I think. He'll get a lot more fun if he's fighting this game. Having the last two teams getting Titans would have been cool. Did you ever play Zeonic Front for PS2? Sadly, no. I do have Gundam vs. Not Gundam vs. Zeon. I do have Federation vs. Zeon and Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam, which I have to finish up those games. But they're pretty fun. They're the kind of the precursor for the Gundam Versus series, which is cool. My favorite Titan in the game was the Ronin because it's cool, phase shifting, and it's badass broadsword. I actually just like the basic bitch suit, the Ion. It was just a nice suit. The gun felt really good. It was overall just a really nice suit to have, and I put the AI chip on it so when I'm fucking off doing something else, it could aim better and get some kills. Kind of saved my ass a few times too. Zeonic Front was a pretty good game, very strategic game, would really recommend you to play it through. Yeah, I know it was a very strategy-filled game, and that was pretty awesome. I know that's where Garrett Schmitzer's Zaku 1 comes from too, and I like that Zaku 1. I really wish there was a kind of an RTS version of Gundam, but that's something I don't think Bandai would ever do at any point. I was also kind of thinking of having kind of like a Shadow of Mordor, a Shadow of War Gundam game. That would have been so cool, like an open world kind of. You're saving a continent, and you beat an ace, and you think he's dead. He comes back, and his suit's repaired and all different. He's your nemesis. That would have been fucking cool. I want to play that Zoid's Chaotic Century RTS. If by strategic you mean trying to cheese things to get S rank, dude, we just need to wait for the Battletech modders to make it for us. No, my Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War Gundam game. They'll somehow survive being killed every time and coming back in a different suit or a better suit. Closest to official RTS game is Garen's Greed and the SD games, yeah. I mean, there is Gundam Missing Link, it has side stories. Yeah, it has those side stories, but they're nothing like the original games. Like, Rise from the Ashes was like a first person from the cockpit view of piloting a GM, which was cool as fuck. Did you finish the live stream? I'm about done. It's getting to the 3-hour mark, and I like to go schlump. So I'll clown around for 5 more minutes. Tongo, there is a Gundam RTS game. You play Lost War Chronicles? That wasn't what I was thinking of. Never seen it before. Operation Troy. I don't know too much about Gundam, so release the Gundam games. There's a whole lot I probably still haven't heard of. Damn, you can find it on eBay for pretty cheap. It's very similar to Battle Operation. Don't go, please. It's 3:45. Go to sleep. It's 2. Oh, never mind. It's 3. Operation Troy is a half-baked Xbox 360 game with that first-person MS. 2 more minutes and then I'll dump. I'll take a dump and slump. It's similar to Rise from the Ashes, where you fluffy fighting was similar to Sega did that game dirty. Damn. Only 1 year more. And they shut down and they received vital copy of the game list of parts and contents locked behind servers. Yeah, that sucks. It looks pretty decent. Almost 3 laps time. Old Chrome Hounds. They're still on YouTube. I think it's time to dump and slump. The mech building. Yeah, I'm trying to find some videos on it. Damn, it really is just kind of a first-person Call of Duty Gundam game. Hoping to see a mech in this video. But nope, nothing. His favorite weapons is it's grenade launcher and shotguns. Let me watch this trailer real fast and then I'll go sleep. For Operation Troy. This looks pretty cool. Yeah, they had a Zoc in here too. What the fuck? Yeah, this looks sick as hell. You gotta play the pod games in Japan. Yeah, I have to if I ever get there. Gotta go, boys. I'll continue watching more Gundam series. Sayonara. Yep, see ya. And I think that'll be the end of this stream. Go fucking sleep, and I hope by the time I fucking wake up tomorrow, there will be a game to play, and I can play the Kapul. But something tells me we'll be waiting some more. So hopefully not. Yeah, I'll see y'all whenever, I guess. Next stream.